waiting for. Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Slow down, I got a two-car garage, so we can go.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. They'll try the middle with Gordon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And out to Gordon. Snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. Screen here. It's Gordon. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. You hear that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Reaches the 30. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Etienne, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Drops this one off. It's Gordon. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going to dump this one underneath. It's Gordon. And they make the tackle at the 38. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19 Tiger.
Working on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On again, it's Gordon. He's got it in the red zone. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Stout all set to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Etienne again. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing now on 1st down. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Pass it in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now give to Gordon, coming right. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 21-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Back by Gordon out of the backfield. Trim the lead to 1.
I think he'll take his highlights, however. He can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on, go!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Okay, ready?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. Well, caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
From the gun, ETN gets it. There he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. This one is up and good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
This is Gordon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it 3rd and 7.
70 Lions.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the gun, again to ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing on second. He finds Brown right side. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
5 yards on the play. And it's
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
79 Broncos. Ready? Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Go.
He's going to throw this one. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's like your birthday. You party in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it. Thing to make it. So come give me a hug.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He's got a man left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
On the run, it's Gordon. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Riggs. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll throw it here on 1st. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now it's Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The give here to Gordon. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Panthers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Syburn's able to connect on that extra point. And the Panthers tie us up 28 all. are tying this game up. They're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbler when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming out from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
They go right back to Etienne. And find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
1st down. A 4-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
On the ground here with Gordon. It's around him. He's got space. Keeps himself upright. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk. They'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves into the 48.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Wow, wide open here, complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Throws caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And the Panthers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little.
Turn, ball's out, lost it. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down from the 42. Trying to throw this from the gun. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. He's the one back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now from the gun. Short pass brought in. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Stout all set to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now give this up the middle to ETN. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
2-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Try the middle with Gordon. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
And out to Gordon. Some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down now, ball at the 33. It's Gordon. Mark's better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A give to Gordon, running left. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. On the toss, it's Gordon. He's still going at the 30. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Right up the gut. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives them 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle.
Ready up.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Seibert now to add the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Stout all set to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
ETN again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, ETN gets it. Brought down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. I'll throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down from the 42.
Go! 18 Cardinals.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. ETN on the catch. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Saints 1st down.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Flush out now to his left. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
On the jump. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Gordon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Give to Gordon, coming right. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So they'll decline this and take the result. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10.
Ready?
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And the pistol, here's Gordon. That one gains 7. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's round up for it. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.